Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Real Madrid Hub. Again, I'm your host, Dr. JOTA, and again, as usual, we will be talking about the most important and the latest news regarding to Real Madrid. And of course, today, right ahead of the game against Manchester City, there are still a lot of news regarding to players, regarding to signings, transfers, and departures, and things like that we have to comment. And of course, I will be here with you all in the next 10 to 15 minutes telling you all what is the most important news regarding to the different names that you really want to know about. So let me get started with Cristiano Ronaldo. As you probably have heard, as you probably have seen in different media, social platforms and stuff like that, there are a lot of people talking and speculating about the future of Cristiano Ronaldo. As you probably know, Cristiano Ronaldo has been linked to Real Madrid. I think it was since the last summer when he was about to leave Juventus de Turin, and then we learned Cristiano Ronaldo received a call from Carlo Ancelotti to come back to Real Madrid, and finally he ended playing for Manchester United after a possible signing for Manchester City. So now apparently all these kind of things are coming back, and there are more rumors and speculations talking about the possible comeback from Cristiano Ronaldo to Real Madrid. So is that true? Is there any possibility for the Portuguese player to come back to Real Madrid? Honestly, I don't think so. According to Fabrizio Romano, and this is a video that he uploaded, I think it was last night, he was talking about that possibility, and let me tell you, Fabrizio Romano said the most important for Cristiano Ronaldo right now is to have a meeting and interview with Erik ten Hag. As you know, Erik ten Hag will become the next Manchester United coach. And of course, he will be talking with Cristiano Ronaldo as far as the future of the Red Devils, because as you know, Cristiano Ronaldo is allegedly the most important player in the squad. And of course, they will be preparing for the next season, and according to Fabrizio Romano, there's no chance for the player to leave. There's no chance, and he didn't have any idea to leave Manchester United this season. So let me play this video so you guys can listen a little bit about Cristiano Ronaldo from Fabrizio Romano.
On his future with Manchester United, let's remind that Cristiano is under contract till next summer 2023 with Manchester United, that everything was agreed last summer when he joined for Juventus, so that was the plan for 2 years contract for Cristiano Ronaldo. What's happening right now? I see some stories, and many of you asking me about Cristiano leaving Manchester United this summer. But guys, I was asking around Cristiano, people close to him, and the answers I'm receiving are still the same. Cristiano is not now in the process to decide about his future. He is not.
I think he is crystal clear. Cristiano Ronaldo is not in that process, and anything about to leave Manchester United has crossed his mind in the last few weeks, in the last months, or whatever you want to call it. So no, Cristiano Ronaldo is not thinking about to leave Manchester United at any time soon. So I think it's pretty clear right now. So all these rumors and speculations doesn't make any sense, okay? Don't make any sense. So don't keep talking about that, because it is really not true. Cristiano Ronaldo will leave Manchester United, like I said, anytime soon. Now, let's move on and let's talk about another player who apparently is worth about 70 million euros, okay? It's a lot of money. It's a bunch of money, and I'm talking about Aurelien Tchouameni. According to an article that came out from Diario AS today, Tchouameni is worth in 70 million euros. So is that a good number? Is that a good price for Real Madrid to go ahead and try to sign him? Of course, it is not going to be easy. It is not going to be cheap. He's a very good player. There are many teams out there trying to sign the player, so that is something we have to keep in mind. So every time you have a bunch, you have a cluster of groups or teams or whatever you want to call it, trying to sign a player, the price will go to the roof. And that is unavoidable, right? So apparently Monaco is asking for 70 million euros for the 22-year-old player from France. So let's see what happens. And to me, okay, there is another problem with Tchouaméni. To me, the signing of Aurélien Tchouaméni will rely on the final decision about Dani Ceballos, because as you know, over the last few weeks, we have seen a much better, or we have seen more possibilities for Dani Ceballos to stay in Real Madrid, because all the minutes he has played, he has performed incredibly good, much better than many people thought. And right now, not only Carlo Ancelotti, but more people within Real Madrid are starting to consider the possibility for the Andalusian player to stay in Real Madrid more time, right? So to me, if Dani Ceballos finally ends playing or extending his contract with Real Madrid, I don't think Los Madridistas will try to sign Aurélien Tchouaméni, although he's a very good player and it's the moment right now, and Tchouaméni really wants to play for Real Madrid. But if Dani Ceballos stays, I don't think Aurélien Tchouaméni will be a signing for Real Madrid next season. But that is just my take about that. So I'm not pretty sure what is going to happen next, okay? Now, let me move on and let's talk about really quick Erling Haaland. There's nothing in reality new. It is something that we already know. It is about Gianluca Di Marzio saying Gabriel Jesus will remain in Manchester City. And of course, regardless, Erling Haaland comes or not to the Guardiola's side, okay? So if Erling Haaland goes to Manchester City, doesn't mean Gabriel Jesus will leave, okay? And this is information from Gianluca Di Marzio. So to me, Erling Haaland is very close to be a done deal with Manchester City, and of course he will be a Madridista. And this is very important because that is something I've been defending since the very beginning, along other journalists in Spain, that Erling Haaland really wanted to play for Real Madrid, but Real Madrid doesn't really want to go ahead and try to sign the player just because the injuries, okay? So apparently someone in Real Madrid is super concerned about the injuries of this player. It has been, I think it was like 15 injuries in 3 years. So somebody within Real Madrid has said, no, let's not go ahead for him because he's injured very often. So doesn't make any sense that we sign a player who might be injured all the time and we will pay a lot of money for him. So apparently Real Madrid really doesn't want to go ahead and try to sign the player, although the player really wants to sign for Real Madrid. So this is the article that came out today from Diario AS, and apparently Gianluca Di Marzio said Haaland will sign for Real Madrid, okay? Will sign for Manchester City, okay? So now let's move on and let's talk finally about Kylian Mbappe, because it's the most important news that we have today. And it's about two different stories. The first one is the video that came out from Ramon Alvarez de Mon. We are going to play it really quick so you guys can listen to Ramon talking about Kylian Mbappe. And also the information that came out from Le Parisien talking about the same. So the first news that I have for y'all is pretty much the family and the team of Kylian Mbappe are considering what is the best way to communicate everybody, to communicate to the world. He will leave Paris Saint-Germain and he will join Real Madrid. So let's play the video of Ramon Alvarez de Mon and let's talk about that.
La tengo desde ayer, antes de ayer, y la tengo guardada, o la tenía guardada, porque el miércoles nos espera un Real Madrid. Creía que toda nuestra concentración, creía y creo que toda nuestra concentración en el Bernabéu, ocurre que Le Parisien, diario muy cercano al Paris Saint-Germain, ya lo sabéis, ha empezado a...
Yeah, here he's mentioning the information coming out from Le Parisien.
Dar pinceladas de la información que me llegó y considero que de un momento u otro pues va a ser ya de dominio público y por lo tanto me corresponde a mí también comentarlo, ¿no? Una cosa es que trate de guardar cierta información y otra cosa es... Y la noticia básicamente es que desde hace unas semanas Mbappé y su entorno, su familia, su equipo, ¿no? Que es algo más amplio que la familia, están sopesando y valorando ya cómo hacer pública su decisión de...
I mean, it's gotta be difficult, right? I mean, he really wants to be respectful. He really doesn't want any kind of controversial stuff with PSG or its fans, and of course, he's really looking for what is the best way for him to communicate his living, right? And it's not going to be easy because everybody will be super mad at him, except the people that really understand the situation, right? So it really doesn't exist any super ideal way to say, okay, I'm leaving, sorry, but it's over now. So let's see what happens. So let's see what is the best way for him to do that.
De dejar el Paris Saint-Germain para unirse al Real Madrid, ¿no? Ya digo, es algo que está, es especialmente respetuoso y quiere que todo sea lo más perfecto posible, ¿no? Quiere que sea lo más...
Yeah, he's insisting in the same. He wants to be respectful. He is trying to be very soft and smooth and try to find the best way. It's gotta be impossible because not everybody, but a lot of people, many people out there, especially within the fans of PSG, will be very mad at him.
Delicado posible, que sea lo más elegante posible con el Paris Saint-Germain. Y llevan un tiempo pues sopesando, ¿no? El proceso de decisión, la forma, como lo va a decir, y de hecho es una petición que les hizo el jugador, ¿no? Desde el momento, ya os comenté que fue el 30 de enero, digamos que ha hecho, digamos, totalmente caso a Mbappé.
Okay, sometimes Ramon Alvarez is kind of, sometimes kind of repetitive, you know, he speaks really slow and you have to, you know, fast forward a little bit so you can reach the real news, right? And he will say, because I already seen this video, he will say there are two choices for Mbappe, okay? One is a kind of press conference, which is not very accurate, and the other one is through the social media, maybe releasing a public letter or just a video or something like that, okay? Right now there are two important choices, and those are the two choices. Those are the two choices he's talking about, and he's, you know, prone to pick to communicate everybody that he will leave PSG.
Estos meses el Real Madrid se ha limitado a decir eso, lógicamente, porque ni un solo error en cuanto a ninguna declaración que pueda dar lugar a no respetar ese proceso de Mbappé, ¿no? Pero realmente le quedan ya muy pocos, pero realmente también es una temporada que se está...
Well, the rest of the 4 minutes is pretty much the same. He wants to be respectful. Real Madrid has respect the way he wants to do the things and all these kind of things. And the only thing that is very important to highlight, it is pretty much, if you keep in mind, Real Madrid is, I mean, the season for Real Madrid is coming to an end. After winning La Liga. The only trophy left is pretty much the Champions League, right? So if we are able to qualify for the final, our season will extend until the end of May. So that means right after the Champions, we should hear something else about Kylian Mbappe, if not ahead of that game, right? So if we got eliminated against Manchester City, hopefully we don't, but if we get eliminated, we probably hear something else about Kylian Mbappe and from Kylian Mbappe and his family. So that is pretty much what Ramon Alvarez Demon has released in this information that is also has been released in Le Parisien. So, right, and I didn't want to go without mentioning this picture. As you can see, guys, this picture has been posted this morning by this guy here, Ora Ito. Who is Ora Ito? He's apparently a Kylian Mbappe's friend and interior designer or something like that he has posted this picture and now it's already eliminated. But as you can see, there are a lot of boxes and plastics and things like that, and apparently this picture is from the Kylian Mbappe's room. And as you can see, every sign you can see here, it's like Kylian Mbappe is in the middle of a kind of move or something like that. He's probably moving out of that house, and although he will keep living in France until the end of the season, everybody has started to speculate with with this picture and what does that mean, and are we in the middle, or is Kylian Mbappe in the middle of a move or something like that. So to me, it is pretty clear he's moving out somewhere. I would say Madrid, of course. Maybe not now, but the fact is that what we can see here is he's doing something. I mean, as you can see here, all these boxes here, all the plastics and trophies with, I mean, wrapped up in plastics. To me, it is pretty clear he's doing something like that. So that is the other second news I forgot to mention today for Kylian Mbappe, and it's pretty clear to me that now that Kylian Mbappe will be moving out to Madrid. And that's it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Subscribe my channel, and of course, give a thumbs up if you liked the video, and see you in the next one.